Hello everyone, it's Monika here and welcome to my channel. Today I'm coming to you with day number 7 of this 12 Days of Christmas in July collaboration together with Katarina, Benita, Monika, Shirley and Mel. I just can't believe that we are halfway through, over halfway through, and I still really wanted to show you so many things, and I've got the feeling that I will not be able to show you everything what I thought I could show you for this collaboration. Anyway, so I hope you managed to see other ladies and their YouTube channel. If you are new to the YouTube channels, please consider subscribing because they are wonderful and full of inspiration ladies. So you're not going to be disappointed. And if you are coming from their channels, I hope you subscribe to mine as well, because I'm actually having so much fun with this collaboration. And as always, I do record a variety of videos, so yes, it's actually quite nice channel to subscribe to. So anyway, today's prompt is Festive Box, and this is the box I've done for Sweet Christmas, day number 1. And if you haven't seen this one, you could actually recreate this one. And I know that Denise from Little G Paper Crafts, she joined and she shared her project for the number 1 with the same box using our hashtag, and you can do that as well. You can join the fun and use the hashtag 12 Days of Christmas in July and recreate some of the project or come up with your own ideas for those prompts. I will include the playlist for this collaboration, and I will include in a description box a list of previous videos so you can have a look. So Festive Box. So for this one, actually I was thinking to create like a wrap for this Raphael chocolates, and I've been doing this for a very long time. I've done a Ferrero Rocher, I've done toffee fizz, I've done bigger boxes, smaller boxes. So I also have a playlist which is called Boxes on my channel, so if you want to have a look, because I even did that massive 24 pieces of Ferrero Rocher, and there is step-by-step tutorial how to create a base for that box as well. So that's what I'm going to do. And for this you need A4 sheet, and you just need to cut it. The length can stay the same, or you can cut it to 11.5, and it's actually, the width is 6.5 inches, and we need to do some score lines. Let me show you which ones we need to make. So the first one is 1.5 inch, then 3 inches, then 7 and 8.5. And now once you do that, you burnish all the score lines, and we're going to put our box inside actually. And you could use the liquid glue, or you could use double-sided tape. What you can do, you can actually mark yourself, where's my pencil, mark a line, and then you can see how much glue you need to add or where to put your double-sided tape. So it's going to be a very quick and easy project, but I'm going to show you how to add a little bit special. If you want to add some wishes, or you want to put a voucher in, you can actually create something like a little pocket, and it's actually under the whole decoration. So we've got already our chocolate box wrapped, and now we just need to decorate it. So to decorate, we need 2 pieces which measure 6 1/4 by 3 3/4. So we need 2 of those. So let me put that down. And as I said, you need only 1 sheet of A4 card. You can use craft, white, black, any color you like. It can be for Christmas, it can be for any occasion. So for example, if you want to do something like this, some special chocolates for birthday, you can do that as well. I've been doing quite a lot of them for end of the school year as a thank you to teachers. And you know, you can use that pocket which I'm going to show you to slide in a voucher or some wishes, and you can, in depending on how you're going to decorate this box, you can use it for lots of different occasions. And now we need to decorate the sides. For the sides you need again 6 1/4 by 1 1/4. So 6 1/4 by 1 1/4 of an inch, and we need 2 of those pieces, which as you can see I've got prepared because I just didn't want to make too much fuss and cutting on the screen. So I think this way it's better. So one more. So I hope you're enjoying this collaboration. I'm having so much fun, and as I said, I had so many ideas. I wrote them down and just trying to see, okay, which one I want to show you. So now you want to see where you've got that joint, so you want to keep that behind it at the back. So this is going to be my front, and for the front I've got a piece of card which measures, let me double check the measurements. This one measures 5 by 4 inches, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 5 by 4 inches. I just need to score 1/2 inch on either side. And what I already did, as you can see, I've got my red liner tape just to speed up this video, and you can see that it has those 2 sides open, so you can actually use both sides to slide in your message. And my message not going, it will not escape the other side, because I'm going to use an eyelet and a bow as well. So now let me bring my box, and I actually should have now I can see that I should have actually released one side only. Let me just grab it back and place it back. Hopefully that's correct size. And then, because it's easier, you can now see that I don't really work with double-sided tape. In that video when I was showing you the shaker card, I did as well the same. I just released all the papers, all the backing papers from the double-sided tape, and then I had an issue because my acetate stuck to, it was basically wonky. So now, yes, this is the best way to remove double-sided tape. Just release a little bit and then just push it down and then pull it away. So now I've got this kind of like a pocket, which I'm going to use to slide in my panel for the wishes. But before I do that, I just want to round the corners. This is my new tool, the other punch. I don't know, it just stopped working, and I just stuck down, and I cannot release that. So I don't know. Oh, this one didn't cut properly. Okay, you need to work. I'm trying to record it. Oh, I think this one is better now. So, rounding up my corners. So now, okay, I didn't tell you, actually, you can see the measurements here. So this one, the base and the craft card measures 2.5 inches by 5.5. Remember, I had 5 inches here, so I want it to be a bit longer. So 2.5 by 5.5, and this one is a 1/4 of an inch smaller, so it measures 2 by 5 1/4. I'm going to place it on top of the craft panel, and then I'm going to do the eyelets, but maybe I should wait a little bit with this. So, oh no, let me actually do it straight away. So it would be nice to actually, because I'm a little bit fussy, so I'm going to mark myself the center. So this one 2.5. So it will be two and a half, is it 2.5? Yes, it is 2.5. 1 1/4. So let me just make a dot here. See, I needed to do that, and now I need to bring my crocodile to make a hole and then pick an eyelet. I actually didn't think which eyelet I want to use, but let me go for, I don't have any red ones. I will just go for one of those darker ones. So let me do that. And then I'm going to add a string and create a bow. So you see, this one is done. Just trying to see if this video is not way too long. And what I'm going to do, I've got the string, which is actually conveniently lying on my desk, so why not use this for my bow, which I think goes very nice with craft cards. So you will be able to see this is for your wishes. And if you want, let me actually grab, I think I've got like a do I have a card somewhere handy to show you that you can, oh yes, I've got my hobby craft card. So you can technically stick it underneath and you've got the wishes at the front, or you can just put it on the front and then you can slide it together into that space we just made. So let me just remove that, and you can see that it will not go any further, so you just pull by that bow we just made. So I'm going to keep it as it is for now, and then I cut this panel from the same, actually I didn't show you which paper pot I'm using the one from the Works, the best time of the year. It has beautiful papers, only £4. So yes, and there are some elements to cut out as well. I had it for a good 2 years maybe, and I still got some left, so I decided to use it. And because I thought, okay, let me show you what kind of composition I was going for. So I've got this Merry Christmas, which is going to be like this. I might cut off the end of that banner, and I've got some, not that many embellishments, but I thought because green on green, it doesn't look that visible, so I was thinking to use that toilet art just to add a little bit something. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually glue it like this, and then before placing that panel on top, I'm going to cut off the ends. So let me just go for it. I might add too much glue, but I just want to, for that doily to stick nicely, and I'm going to use my hand to remove a little bit of that excess and see how am I going to place it. Just want that to be maybe like so, it's fine, and then I'm going to cut off the excess. So this is something different. I thought, yeah, I need some, first I thought I might cut a craft paper, that doily, but I had it handy and I thought, okay, let me just go for it. We can still see that white panel for our wishes, so it should actually technically look nice, and I'm happy with that. Going to stick with that. I'm trying to remove the glue from my hand now a little bit, so let me do that. So I'm going to, now I can place that panel measures, let me look, because I have a look at my notes. So this one measures 2 3/4 inch by 4 3/4. Let me just double check and bring my ruler so I can see exactly. So as I said, 4 3/4 by 2 3/4. Yes, that's correct. So let me see, I like it, and you can see that white goes together with this, and you can see a little bit of white off from that box, so I think it should be fine. So let me place that sentiment now. It looks really nice. I've got that poinsettia. Now I can add some of those embellishments I've got from that paper pad. Maybe I can cut this one a little bit as well. So I'm going to use it maybe like so. This one like that. Just don't want to overdo it. It's not about the composition, it's about what's inside there. So let me just see. I think I need something, maybe something like oh yeah, I know, you should have used those as well. These are from the previous project, so a little bit of that would go really nicely. Let's see. I was actually thinking to cut maybe some gold, but I'm happy with that. I think I am happy with that. Okay, so let me go for it. And once I start to maneuver everything into place, that should be fine. And I'm thinking, should I cut the end? No, I'm going to leave it as it is. So without too much thinking, I'm going to add some foam tape just to elevate that sentiment a little bit. I think that would look really nice. Oh, this one is too big. I think it's a little bit too big. And I should switch on my hot glue gun now. Oh, it should have been done a bit earlier, but anyway, that's fine. So let me just remove the backing. I thought it's going to be a bit shorter again, but that's how it is. You cannot rush this, isn't it? So I'm curious who else is taking part in this collaboration, who is sharing the hashtag. I know that Lisa, the crafting diva here on YouTube, and as I said, Denise, and I think maybe I'm mistaken, but I think I saw Kim Kelly as well. She's on Instagram, or maybe she was, because I remember she was tagging me, but I cannot remember what it was right now, so apologies. So I'm going to use this one here. As you can see, I'm lifting those leaves a little bit just to elevate this composition, and I've got the feeling I need a little bit more. So let me see if I will just pause for a moment and see what else I have in that paper pad, just to add a bit extra, because I don't think this one would work in this composition. So let me have a look. So as you can see, I prepared some more elements. So let me add here the poinsettia, and then I will know exactly where to place the elements. I'm using liquid glue, well, hot glue, only because I've got that brad in the center and I want my poinsettia to stick properly. So I've got those, which I cut out from the same collection. I'm going to put it there. And I'm going to lift that a little bit just to tuck it under, so it will look like a little continuation. And then I've got this one, which I might actually snip into just to extend it a little bit. So I'm going to just, don't be afraid to cut into sections and cut away certain pieces, just to make sure that it works for your decoration, for your design. I'm happy with that. I'm going to add some glue. It's going to be in very traditional colors, and I'm really happy with the way it looks right now. I really wanted to add those berries as well, which I fussy cut, and you know how quite difficult it is to cut out those tiny elements, and it would be nice if I had my tweezers somewhere. Oh yeah, I have them, so I can push it under. I think I'm going to add them here, and I'm using the hot glue only because I can press it and I can lift that a little bit, so it gives me that a more nicer look. This one may be somewhere there. And I think I'm not going to add any other bits and pieces which I die cut, like those on the side. I think it's more than enough already. And I really want to use this one, because if I'm not going to use it, of course it's going to be just lying on my desk, and I don't like that. at all, and I think because it's from the same collection it works. So let me just add that one here. And do I want to add those leaves? Let me just cut into those and see. Maybe I can actually, I've got an idea. Let me see if it will work or not. Do you like fussy cutting? Because I do, of course. If I'm rushing and I know that I need to complete a project, then it's not that great, but I usually like that. Maybe just want to see if it works. I want to add it here for some reason, and I will. Not going to be thinking too much. Press it and lift those leaves a little bit. Yeah, why not? It's just something extra. Let me see if I need to add those as well. I think they're a little bit taking away from the whole composition, so I think that's done. What I was thinking actually, a little bit of glitter. This is all because of Katarina. She would be very happy to see me adding some glitter. It's actually this one is called it's like a crystal clear overlay. Yes, that's how it's called. I forgot the name, but I think it's not enough. It doesn't feel like it's enough. I had my favorite glitter glue here on the side, so maybe I could add that just a little bit more so it sparkles. Yes, just to make that poinsettia a little bit more sparkly, and I think I'm happy with that. So this is my Raffaello chocolates in like a chocolate box wrap with a tag to write your wishes, and this is all nicely decorated all over. As I said, you can do that for different occasions, and you can do it for birthdays, for Christmas, for just because as well. So depending on how you're going to decorate it, it's going to be for that occasion. So I hope you enjoyed this very easy project. I think it's quite easy and you can do it without any issues. And yes, as always, please remember to go over to Katarina, Benita, Monika, Shirley and Mel. Let me know what do you think about this project, and I hope you will come back for day number 8 to see what we're going to be sharing tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching. As always, I'm looking forward to read your comments. Please interact because that's what I love, and I will of course be replying to all your comments as well. So thank you so much for watching. Hop over to the other ladies and I will see you tomorrow with my next tutorial. Bye for now.